Hello, 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 hello. Hello, you never guess what, I've been sent another one of these lots, and I'm really delighted because you've seen the intro, and here they are. It's the real thing. It is one of those. These are, in my opinion, some of the best quality sound generating earbuds and pods that you can get. And why do I say that? Because they're not horrendously expensive, but I tell you what, they give a lot better performance than you think. So let's have a quick look through this being put out by Soundpeats to show what's what, and let's see if there's anything interesting in it. LDAC audio codec, so that means it's one of the new ones. Dual mic for clearer calls. 14.2mm large diameter driver. That's got to be good. In-ear detection, that's very useful. I found that to be very good. And what else have we got here? Soundpeats app control. This is a very good app. You can actually set them to match your ears exactly. We've got gaming mode, 60 milliseconds, and that's very low latency. So you can play games on your phone, and you can hear your imagination. So overall, they reckon it's quite good. So what I'm going to do, we'll open the box and we'll have a look and have a listen. As you can see, these are award-winning 2023 versions of these, and they're rather nice box. The thing is about the boxes is if they put them in a good box, there's a good chance that what's inside is going to be good. It's only an indication, but there we go. When you open the box, this is all you see, and it's just a neat pod thing there. Now, it's quite important with this one that you don't get all disappointed, because underneath that thing, that a proper accessories kit and the instruction. But the accessories are fairly simple on this one, because all you've got is a USB-C lead and an instruction book. I'll put the instruction book at the end so you can read it if you want to be able to see it easier than reading the book, because it's very small writing, but it's the 7 languages as per normal. It's a nice little book, and yeah, in there, as I say, you'll find the USB-C lead. It's something you could easily miss, and under there it's just an addendum to the instructions, so it's nothing to worry about. It's well worth loading the app, because the app means that you can actually set your equalization and everything to match your ears, or you might like to have it flat, but if you've got the opportunity to try it, you might as well. And I find that they are absolutely excellent. We can do some testing and things with it, and we'll see where we go. There are no silicons or anything with this. Is just a USB-C lead, because they're not that sort of ear pod. They are nicely mounted in the case. You can see there, they look gorgeous. A little bit slippery, so a little bit difficult to get out for the first time. But once you've got the neck, they're there. They charge in the case, and as you can see here, they are really nice. They look the part, they feel the part, and I think that's most of the problem. Is if they don't look nice and feel nice, then you're not going to get a good response from them, no matter how much they sound. And these sound absolutely excellent. They have a 14.2mm driver, which means it's going to give you a proper bit of bass. And I can assure you, having used them for a while, they really do give you a thump. They make you appreciate that your ears are there for doing a job. They're a little bit posher than some. These are your main features. You've got personalised EQ, you can adjust the volume, you've got disable touch control, you've got app controlled firmware upgrades, and you've got mode switches. It does games with only a 60 millisecond loss, and this is the thing, it's got high res audio. They look nice. They're not particularly like drain pipes, the ones I don't particularly like. They're alright. They don't have any silicone ear implants, so you have to be used to using them. Quite importantly, it's got 20 hours playback time, but that's made up from using the box to charge as well. You can make phone calls on them because it's got twin microphones on each bud. Soundpeats Test 1. This is the Air3 Deluxe HS from Soundpeats, and I'm doing just an audio test and see what the quality is like. I think you'll agree that for phone calls that's very clear. There's no problem with that at all. At the end of the video, I'm going to put up the English language manual so you can see what it is and actually be able to read it. These pods are sitting on your outer ear and just sort of poking in, so there's none of the shoving it in and making it feel firm. which is okay if you can tolerate that. They are incredibly light and they don't actually fall out. I've been using these for a week now and they're very good. Sound quality is what these are about, and only the outgoing calls have any sort of technology to make the sound better by noise reduction or whatever. They come set to a standard EQ, which is what they sound like, which is nice and flat. But if you want to, you can alter it by using the personalised EQ within the app, as it shows here. What I can tell you is if you leave them as they come set, they do sound very nice. There's good sound presence. The whole thing really does sound like quality sound. And at the end of the day, it is comfortable. One nice bonus is the Bluetooth connects well. I have a problem with getting the Bluetooth to connect on most of my stuff because of where it is located, and these actually locked in and stayed there. As promised, here's the manual in English, scanned so that you can read it full screen. They're informative manuals and you need them, but they are written in such small print. Anyway, that's there for you. So in conclusion, they are very nice. They sound very good. You've got the big drivers and things giving you good sound quality. They fit in your ears nicely. What doesn't have any, if you push them in, they don't sound better. You just get them to stay in and that's fine. A lot of these ones with the rubber bits, you have to shove them right the way in to make them sound properly. And there's none of that. If you'd like to buy some of these, there's a link in the description. Anyway, that's it for now. Like, subscribe, hit that bell, and there's a video coming up that you might like now.
Soundpeats.